Hey there guys, it's Paul Archer from dronesgetter.com and this is a neat little quadcopter I got from Amazon. The company is called DLFPV and they usually make racing drones. This one over here is called DL1060 and it's more of an indoor beginner FPV drone, perfect for people who want to jump in the hobby. I heard great things about this quadcopter, but I had to test it myself. First, let's see what's in the box. It came with the drone itself and the camera attached to it, just like you see here. A battery and a USB charger, spare propellers, a 5.8 GHz live feed monitor, and the controller itself, with the mount for the monitor. I only got one battery in my package, but I've seen they now offer two batteries for the same price on Amazon. It makes it pretty much the perfect package for its price. There's a link in the description for the package with two batteries. The entire drone comes ready to fly, so it's perfect for beginners. You don't have to set up anything. The camera comes attached to a plastic mount that is supposed to dampen vibrations. The thing I like most about it is that the mount allows for changing the camera angle however you please. It has a large field of view, so it catches everything at a 148 degrees perspective, so it's a wide-angle lens, very useful for flying indoors. This camera transmits real 5.8 GHz FPV signal to the monitor it comes with, and it pretty much has no lag whatsoever. The monitor itself is 4.3 inches diagonally and can be easily charged with any micro USB charger. It will automatically detect the proper channel if you hold and press this button for 3 seconds and supports all 40 of them, so you also have channel switches if you want to use it for another drone in the future. This is really a great monitor, which makes it a pretty good long-term investment. I also love to fly this with my FPV goggles, which I'll link down in the description. There's absolutely no lag between the camera and the screen itself whatsoever. I can't tell you how much I enjoy flying this drone around the house and just taking my roommates by surprise. The most surprising thing about how this drone flies is probably its steadiness. It comes with altitude hold and a 3-axis gyro, so it's perfect for beginners to fly steady. However, for those of you who know a thing or two about FPV, it doesn't have acro mode. If you want a similar quadcopter that supports beta flight tuning, acro mode, etc., you can try the Makerfire micro drone. Link is in the description. But if you don't have any idea what that means, don't worry, just keep watching this review. You know, I also flown the drone outside a few times and it does pretty well in normal winds. But with the winter coming, I imagine you'll be mostly using it inside or giving it away as a Christmas present. I prefer to use it in sport mode when outside, because it's more able to face powerful winds. The battery life of this drone is between 5 and 6 minutes at best, but you'll get two batteries in the package, so you can prolong the fun. A very important thing to observe about this quadcopter is its resilience and how well it absorbs shocks. It comes with these sturdy propeller protections, so you can bump it on every wall of your house with no fear of breaking. The transmitter comes with a game controller-like design and quite a few buttons you can use. It reminds me of an Xbox controller and the build quality is pretty damn good. It requires 4 AA batteries to work, and as mentioned before, it comes with an attachment for the FPV screen. Now let me guide you through the main button functions. The on-off button is up here, and frankly, at first I couldn't find it because I thought it was just a logo. By pressing this button here, you can change from altitude mode into intermediate flight mode and once again for sport mode. So it's pretty good that you can go faster after you master the basics of flying. You can activate headless mode also, but it won't be very useful if you fly it FPV anyway. Headless mode is when your direction of flying remains the same, no matter how the quadcopter is rotated. Pressing any of these two buttons over here puts it in flip mode. So you first must make sure it's not in altitude mode, and then press one of these buttons and move the right stick in any direction to do a flip. It's pretty fun to get dizzy, especially when you're looking at an FPV screen, but I have noticed that when the battery gets low, the drone descends rapidly after doing flips, and that could be annoying sometimes. This drone is very fun to fly for almost anyone, but I really find it perfect for people who want to get into the FPV hobby, or just want a ready-to-fly quadcopter for the winter to pilot inside and even outside in spring. Currently, this would be my top recommendation for a beginner FPV kit. you should probably jump on it while the prices are still low. The package offers a lot and the guys at DLFPV sell it for less than the parts combined. The price might have changed by the time you see this video, so check the current offer in the links down in the description or over here. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to leave a comment down below to tell me how you'll use this drone or who will you buy it for. See ya later!